Hello world, you're watching Homeschooling Scientist, and this is our botany class. We just have a quick lesson today to finish up our chapter. So we had our whole section on angiosperms. What's an angiosperm again? Jules.
It's like a pantry. It's
a pantry.
It's a
what?
seed container.
Seed, yeah. So angiosperm means like container. So sperm means seed. Angio means like container or vessel, right? So seed container.
It's a seed container. It's a container.
What do we mean by seed container?
Like you have your seed on the flower or whatever, and it's like it closes up. A fruit.
Yeah, like a fruit. So like an apple is, when we talk about seed containers, I mean like an apple where you've got like a fruit and the seed on the inside, or an avocado,
or
a blueberry or blackberry. There's all kinds of
watermelon.
Rice.
Yeah,
rice is an angiosperm.
Good. I thought rice was.
All kinds of.
We need to plant our own rice. Isn't rice a seed itself?
Technically, if you look at like a grain of rice, the like baby plant is like there's like a little thing on the end. I'm pretty sure it's like the baby plant. Yep. All right. So what's the other like defining characteristic of angiosperms? So we said it's like a seed container, but what do you get before you get the fruit or whatever?
So like a seed so you like have your fruit plant or whatever, but then you have like the fruit, but then the seeds are like covered up by the fruit.
Yes, but what do you have before you have the fruit part?
Well,
what's the plant make first?
A flower.
Flowers.
But strawberries are considered angiosperms, and they aren't covered up. Strawberry seeds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like a container with the seeds, though. So the main thing is like it has a flower, and that flower ends up becoming kind of part of your seed and the container and everything like that.
Well, it uses a container if you just set it on top of the container.
Because birds eat it, and when they eat the strawberry, they also eat the seeds. And then when they go doo-doo, they drop the seeds everywhere with a little bit of fertilizer, and that's how the seeds spread and can grow, and yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Another fact.
What?
I don't remember the name of whatever the thing is, but it said that there's a certain type of baby animal that will eat they'll just eat poop to get the germs that they need to digest plants.
Okay. Are you familiar with this?
It's in the 5,000 Awesome Facts book.
It's in a random book.
It's
I'll
5,000.
I mean, there's a lot of weird animals that do a lot of interesting things. I'm not going to say no, but I don't know what you're talking about.
There were 2 pages with fascinating facts about baby animals, and one was that one.
I only know this because
5,000
she showed
Awesome
me.
Facts.
Wow. I have no words.
But you are saying words.
Anyway, did you have another? Angiosperms. Fruits, flowers.
Would the bird's digestive system ruin the seeds?
Has a protective coating.
Oh, interesting. All right, Let's go.
So the last classification, subcategory, whatever you want to call it, of angiosperms that we wanted to talk about is carnivorous plants. Oh, you guys are wild today. I mean, carnivorous plants are super cool though. So
Yeah.
right. So you guys as you were reading the chapter, do you remember some of the types of carnivorous plants that it talks about?
I read all kinds of books on them. So,
Go ahead.
so
You can teach the class then.
You teach the class.
So Venus flytraps, pitcher plants.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name? Sundews. And then there was these ones that grow in like ponds, and they have like little tiny spots, like bags that little tiny bugs and stuff can go in, and they snap shut and eat them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Venus flytrap, except underwater. Just go to
Sort
the-
of, except they're really, really small.
I know.
So there's lots of different types, right? Is I think what we're getting at. There's lots of different types. Why do they eat bugs though, or small creatures? I guess I should say, because some of them can eat even like little frogs and like I think the pitcher plants are the largest, right? That they have they can eat like the largest things.
The only ones I know of, are Venus flytraps and pitcher plants.
Well, you should know more because it talked about more in the book.
I read all kinds of books. That's how they're really cool.
Of course you do.
But like the only ones I've known for like the most time.
Yeah. I mean, Venus flytraps are like the most
Common.
well known, at least, yeah. So why do they eat bugs or small creatures?
Maybe because they're a good source of meat.
They don't need meat, do they? Plants? Do plants need meat?
No. They need
Good source of energy.
Energy?
Nutrients.
Yeah, it's more nutrients.
nutrients.
Not food. So here's the thing. They are carnivorous plants, but you guys are weird. They are carnivorous plants, but remember they still do photosynthesis, right? They still get most of their energy from the sun, like other plants, and rely on photosynthesis and all that stuff. But as Catherine pointed out, they do it for nutrients. So specifically, where you're going to find carnivorous plants, for the most part, is either like swamps or like places that have bad soil. And what we mean by bad soil is it's like dirt that doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it for the plants to absorb. The big one being nitrogen. So if you have soils that don't have much nitrogen in them, normal plants aren't going to be really able to grow and thrive in there. But a carnivorous plant could. And so they still get their energy from the sun and do photosynthesis and all of that. But they have the carnivorous part in the Venus flytrap, right? Like how it's eating flies and whatever. It's doing that because the bugs and little creatures, they're a good source of nitrogen. So it's kind of like creating, because the ground, the dirt is so bad and doesn't have very much nitrogen in it, it's sort of like creating its own fertilizer by eating bugs and breaking them down.
Like it's
Does that make sense? Huh?
Like it's alive?
Yeah, all plants are alive.
Like it's a human.
No.
I think how, since like Venus flytraps can't like see, how they tell is because they have like this stuff that like the bugs like, but then they have these like hairs inside of them, and if they like touch a hair and they're there for a little too long, it just clips and then they eat it.
Yeah, I think they say you have to.
Touch a hair twice.
Yeah, you have to touch like 2 hairs or touch a hair twice or something like that.
So they have to be very careful.
Because you gotta imagine it takes the plant a lot of energy to grow that leaf and everything and get it ready. So it doesn't want the sensor, the little hairs that like sense if something's in the trap. You don't want that to be too sensitive because you don't want like a leaf to drift by or a breeze to blow and that to trigger your trap. because then you get an empty trap and your plant just wasted a lot of energy for nothing, right? So you want it to be not too sensitive, but sensitive enough so that when a fly or a bug or whatever comes in, or a spider crawls in and do and goes in the trap, and so now it's touching a bunch of hairs. Now the plant knows, aha, it's sensing it on several hairs and whatever. Now it knows time to close the trap.
I think
Right.
it only has like 3 hairs, probably.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot.
Probably like 3 hairs
It's
on
few.
each side.
Yeah, it's something like that. And then pitcher plants have
They
like,
have inside of them, like they have like hairs on the outside, but then they go in to get the stuff, and it's like so slippery they can't get out.
yeah, it's like slippery, and they have like hairs that sort of like point down, so it's easy to go in, but it's hard to get back up.
So on like the
Can't they just fly out though? Or is it too small?
well
They
drown
get
in the liquid.
yeah, they get like covered in the liquid, and they get stuck in that.
It's like sticky.
Yeah.
So they have like some sweet smelling pollen or something on the lid, and stuff gets to, and then they go in too deep. They fall down, and the hairs are pointing down. It's slippery, so they can't get back up. And they have a pool of liquids that digest them and dead bodies of other unfortunate creatures, and that's how they die.
Mm-hmm. All right, anything else?
No fly.
You guys could just teach this class.
Okay.
You don't need me.
Well,
Go ahead.
so sundews are a plant that has like a bunch of drops of basically glue, except it's nice and sweet smelling.
Mm-hmm.
That's just about it with all these plants.
It's the bait.
Yeah.
Bait.
And so if a fly or anything lands on it, it gets stuck in the sticky glue, and the plant knows, and all the other sticks of glue start
It kind
surrounding
of like
it,
curls up, right?
and they start producing a bunch more glue, and just
Mhm.
yeah.
Kills the bug. Gets in its eyes
Kills
and
bugs
nose.
dead.
Yep.
Goes in its eyes and nose and ears. If it has ears.
I don't think bugs have ears.
Anyway,
Or noses. Maybe some.
yeah, I think that's all to say about carnivorous plants, really, unless you guys got other stuff you want to talk about. The main thing to know for, is that they do this all because they all kind of live in soils that have very little nitrogen. Plants need nitrogen to grow. If they don't have nitrogen, they got to get it some other way, and that's why you have carnivorous plants, so they can grow even in areas where nitrogen is scarce. And Venus flytraps have berries.
They do?
Yeah, did you know that? I didn't know that until a bit ago.
Me neither.
Yeah. They're angiosperms. They make flower. They have flowers and they have berries.
Like a baby.
I want to get a Venus flytrap soon. Like a baby? Can get all the mosquitoes out of our yard.
That would be nice.
Well,
Just get a big one. Get a giant one.
A giant one, then it eats you.
well, I don't
Prick a hair.
think Venus flytraps are big enough to eat people. No carnivorous plant is.
Yeah, they don't really eat people,
Sadly.
You'd be a baby.
except in movies. All right, I think that's it for our
That was
lesson
super
today.
short.
So let's do our outro, right? Okay.
Spider-Man can get out of it.
Happy faces, look at the camera, let me talk. All right, that's gonna be it for us today. This is the end of our lesson on angiosperms, of our chapter on angiosperms, I should say. So next time we do school, it's gonna be a worksheet day, And then we'll come back on the YouTubes next time with our next chapter. Cool?
Nope.
All right, we'll see you then. Take care of
And
yourself.
don't let the pitcher plants fool you.
They haven't be a spy trap.